Hey everyone, so I am really excited about diving into this week's theme, which is sufficiency versus scarcity. And the timing of this, I feel, is very important because right now the world is a little bit scary. Not just with the constant news updates about the coronavirus and new rules that are being issued. The latest one is that the borders are going to be closed. So if you are traveling, get home soon because yikes. Schools are closed. So that was announced yesterday. So a lot of families had to really scramble last minute to figure out how they're going to manage childcare and their jobs because most families have two working parents. So it's a lot, it's a lot on top of social distancing and events have been canceled. I've canceled several already for In Her Circle. I may need to cancel more. And it's a lot to deal with. However, this is also an opportunity for us to band together to support each other in whatever we need. Because truly, when it gets down to it, we all have exactly what we need right now to get to where we need to go. And sometimes we have to get creative with the things that we have. And maybe it wasn't exactly how you pictured it, but you have the tools and the resources to get to where you need to go. But so many of us right now are living in fear and reacting out of fear and living in a scarcity mindset. I mean, a prime example is our grocery stores. There's no reason that a first world country should have barren shelves at the grocery stores. There's no reason. But there is. But that's what's happening because people are freaking out and they're filling up bomb shelters and 3 deep freezers of all this food that there's no possible way you're going to be able to eat all of that. Or they're hoarding cleaning products and face masks for really no reason. You don't need to wear a face mask if you're social distancing at home. You don't. I mean, my husband gets the coronavirus, I'm screwed, okay? I am screwed. So, it is just crazy out there. And I've been reading a book and I can't believe how well timed it was for me to start reading this book. It's called The Soul of Money by Lynn Twist, and she has a charity called the World Hunger Project, and she does a lot of fundraising for the charity, and she walks in circles of all different types of people. Especially when you do fundraising, you have to be with people who are the top 1% who have so much money that they have no idea what to do with. And then you also deal with the people at the very bottom who have literally nothing, who are starving and dying in the streets. So she is all over the spectrum. And it's funny because some of these people who have oodles and oodles of money live in a scarcity mindset. They are just convinced that one day it's all going to disappear, and so they hoard it all. So they don't like giving to charity. Their families are constantly fighting over who gets the inheritance. It's messy and it's ugly. And we're really seeing how ugly scarcity can be in today's world. with how people are reacting to the coronavirus crisis. And there's no reason, guys. There's no reason. I mean, I know it sucks to, not be able to go to parties that you were looking forward to, or to go on that trip you've been looking forward to. I mean, usually I am also traveling around this time. Not right now. Heck no. Staying home. And when all of the noise and the anxiety and the fears and everything, all this energy, because I can feel it, and I know you can feel it too. I know you can feel the heaviness of the energy right now. And I just stop. I take a beat, take some deep cleansing breaths, and I think about all of the things that I do have. And when I think about that, even when it comes to food, I look at the pictures people are constantly posting on social media of empty shelves, and I'm like, oh no, I need to be at the grocery store too. And it's no, I went last week, did my normal grocery haul. I have exactly what I need. And when I've been preparing meals, I take a deep breath before I even begin, because I know that I have exactly what I need to create something edible for myself and my husband to eat. And I know so many of you are just stressed right now because we've been thrown a lot of curveballs in just the last 24 hours. I'm not even going to say the last week or the last month. It's really just been minute by minute. Things are changing, new headlines. And this is really just me checking in with you. One, just reminding you that whatever you're going through, whatever it is, just remember that you have exactly what you need in this moment to get to wherever you want to go or whatever you're trying to achieve. You don't need to go to the grocery store with all the crazies if you just went a few days ago or even a week ago. There's lots of options. You just have to get creative sometimes. Two, this is a really important time to remember to be kind to one another. And even though we're kind of doing this, you gotta be arm's length from people. I grew up going to several religious schools, so it was if I did sit next to a boy, it's there were several Bibles in between us, okay? That's what we're practicing right now, but it doesn't mean that we still can't smile at each other and say hello. This is a great time to FaceTime your family members, your friends that you haven't talked to in a while. It's a reminder to slow down and to remember what we have and what to be grateful for. And to help those who are not necessarily less fortunate, but maybe less able-bodied. Because by us young folk staying at home, practicing social distancing, we are helping our elders by keeping them safe and keeping their health on the up and up. That is what we're doing. So this brief sacrifice of helping flatten that curve is really going to help our immunocompromised friends, our grandparents, our parents, our neighbors, all those people. And the last thing, what was I going to say? Just on a roll here. Oh yeah, I also wanted to ask if there's anything that In Her Circle as a whole can do to serve you. A lot of the things we do are in person, but if there's anything that this community can do to show up for you, whether it be online, if you're one of those people who can't even go to the grocery stores and you need groceries or whatever it is, I want you to share it. You can always private message me, whatever, because this community, when there's a need, we band together. And really, this is a time to speak your truth and speak what you need. And this is how we're going to get through it, if we just are open and honest and just ask for what we simply need. So anyway, this was a longer video than I expected, but there's a lot to say because there's a lot going on. And yeah, just remember that I'm here for you, girl. I am here for you. I'm your biggest cheerleader, and we're all going to get through this. Day 1 of social distancing. Check.